I feel so ashamed right now, like I have been ghosting you guys for how long? Like for like 2 months now. Woo! But you know what? I have valid reasons. Honestly, I have valid reasons. This semester, I mean, they just ended semester has shown me shaggy. Pro Max shaggy. Like there's so many things that went poof beyond my control, and I had to do what I had to do because unfortunately for me, I don't feel right if I'm not mentally right or I'm not sane emotionally to share my videos, because I really love it when I am authentic and I'm myself. So, and it's more like school comes first. So if I have a problem to where I'm not saying YouTube is not important, this channel is so much important to me, but I feel like if I need to share, I need to get things, internally okay. So this just ended semester, right? I thought, I mean, things were going to go off, but I didn't know it was going to take a turn where, it would be beyond my control, that I had to, just put everything aside and try my best, sort my problem out before, I can get a chance to do any other thing. I know some people don't work that way, but that is just me. So yeah, life and living it lately has been crazy for me. It's been a while. I hope you're good. I hope you are in great shape, good health, and you are doing everything that you love. If this is your first time here, hey, my name is Dorothy Cornelius. I am a Ghanaian living in Canada. I am all about positivity. I talk about everything and every other thing. And this video, I'm just gonna share with you little updates. I mean, with my just ended third semester, what I've been going through, my experiences living on one job, 24 hours a week, to late registration. And, I almost nearly went to apply for asylum. It was in my thoughts though, because people did that this semester. Yeah. So, all the Jews right after this. Don't go anywhere.
I ain't falling in love. I can't forget you, baby. Maybe I ain't
Welcome back to my channel. I said what I said. People actually dropped out of school and went to seek asylum. I think I got asylum, right? Yeah, asylum. And I'm like, who? I mean, it is what it is. And I wouldn't say I was close to doing that, but I registered into the third week of this semester, and it was crazy because I couldn't hold another job over the winter holidays, so I couldn't get enough of my school fees to actually, allow me to even register into my courses. So I mean, friends, family stepped in later on, but I was just lucky. I was able to register right, like at that very end where everything was about to just go off for me, and it was crazy. So getting back in, like in the third semester where things have already begun, people have been put into groups when it comes to our various projects for the semester, done a lot of assignments. I was looking like a new student, and I'm not. So it's more like that look. Like, would you register third week? Like, what is wrong with you, girl? Don't you know you have to be in school? That look, but nobody knows what you go through. Nobody knows your battle. So it's very easy for people to judge on the outside. And God knows how I love school and how it is my priority, that I will not mess around with it. If I really had the money to register for my courses, why wouldn't I do it? But you can't go explaining yourself to just every other person. So it is what it is. But all I know is that I decided not to, dwell on that when school had reopened, and I still hadn't registered for my courses. It was crazy. But I decided to stay positive and not cry over it. So when I got a chance, to actually register and start my courses for the just ended semester, but that's my third semester, I just didn't break. I didn't just pity myself or form any pity party. Once I got into it, I made sure I had met all my lectures, explain myself the reasons why. It's not easy because international students, we pay like 3 or 4 times the actual price that normal students pay. So I mean, give me a break. At least I'm doing my best, to be here. So God being so good, they were so lovely. And they allowed me, some of them that had already formed group, they put me into other places. And the fact that I was also, willing and, forthcoming, hands-on, ready to, the energy was there. So it was very easy for them to, just allow me do my thing. And some of them I had actually even done all my assignments are supposed to be from the first, second, third week, and I've submitted them, and just see them, send them an email. And it was like, you can't even get mad at me because like I'm on it, steadied. third week I'm in class and I'm contributing, I'm engaging, I'm being interactive, and you cannot hate Dorothy Cornelius, because when I want something, I go for it, and I'm very, calculating and very disciplined, and I know what I need to do. So you don't look like, you came in late and you're just dragging all of us back. I just didn't want it to feel that way. Even in the third week, like every all the lectures, like, oh, what's your name? What's your name again? Because like you're bringing it in, and you just came in third week, and because that was my way to let them know, yes, I had a little setback when it comes to getting my fees together and everything, because it's not easy for mature students out here. It is not easy, and the job I was actually hoping to get over the holidays couldn't come in, so just relying on just one job. So saving up was not as easy as I had pictured in my mind. So that time would have been the best time for me to put one or two contents together and everything, but I feel like I'm that kind of person. I try to deal with my issues first, because trust me, and as much as YouTube, it's fun and everything, there's a real life out here, yo. There's something where you're going through things. The last thing you want is the camera in front of you. And like I said, people actually have to drop out to go seek asylum. So you have to know, this third semester to me was like my make or break semester, because my last one comes all the way in September. I have my co-op in summer. So meaning that I get to work in spring, summer, save up. So I'm walking into my last semester like in all glory. And from my second to my third, I had just 3 weeks break. And that 3 weeks break, I didn't get any job. So it was like I was just at home basking in my femininity, if I can say that. Even though I don't even know where this thing is coming from, but I just had a chill break. Even though I didn't want it, I really wanted to work over the winter, but I wasn't getting any jobs, so I couldn't save enough. And I'm that kind of person that I try my possible best to, do everything on my own. But I was lucky that, after praying about it, knowing that this wasn't happening, I reached out to my family, my friends, and whoever could help. And I'm so lucky that they took, when people are also going through that problem, so you can't really um be angry if they don't make your case priority, because you don't know what is also going on in their life, the moment or at that particular time that you call them. And I think that's at that time my aunt was actually traveling back to Ghana, so it was crazy. Traveling back at home, you have to do so many things, and for her to put me on that list and come through for me, honestly, to me, I think it's God. So yes, all these things, and I just didn't want to miss out. Switch my program when I got here, so I'm already back. My my actual mates are graduating, like they just finished school, and I'm still here about to do one more, like my final one. The last thing I want on my plate is to get another setback, because the more you stay in, the more you're paying so much money, and trust me, it's not fun. I feel like I will enjoy Canada more after school. And talking about having just one job, yes, mostly if I have even one job, I get over 30-hour work period for a week. But it was different. I was working on campus, just on campus, but I was doing a bit of tutoring, and I was doing a bit of uh, a library assistant, customer care. I mean, making sure everybody is well taken care of when they come to the library. When they're looking for anything, you are there. You're also making sure that all the equipment they are squeaky clean. It's okay for me, but it was just 24 hours. On campus jobs are mostly around that. I don't know about other schools. For my school, any on campus job, the max you can get is 24 hours, maybe a little bit overtime. It depends, but it's not something that is frequent. Like you get to do 30. No, 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 no. They don't work like that. Sometimes you get it because maybe they really need somebody to fill in other shifts. That is fine. Once in a while, you get to work maybe close to 27, 30. It doesn't really come often, but the max is 24 hours. Imagine having maximum 24 hours a week on a minimum wage 16.55 minus tax. There's nothing to write home about. And that is what I was actually using to pay my rent, and also using to settle my bills, also using to make sure I look fly, I look good, and it was crazy. Totally crazy. The only thing that saved me was the third semester. That's the time I celebrated my birthday. I celebrated my birthday in March, and that is around the winter semester and everything. So, my birthday, you get people to give you some greens and all that, friends, family, friends to give you some greens and everything. So yeah, I decided to use that money wisely. That birthday money that came in. I filed for my taxes the very first time, and I got a little small change on there as well. So like my third semester, honey, is being like, it was, I'm looking up because I'm just thinking about it right now and I'm like, gosh, how did I do this? Because the math was not mathing at all. Like, no way. I'm just thinking about all the other things that had to come in to make this semester like solid for me. I'm like, there's a God who I filed for my taxes and I got almost like $700. I mean, it's not that much, but that $700 did a whole lot for me. Because it did a whole lot for me. Then my birthday, the little money I got here and there from family and friends also, did a lot for me. Living in a shared apartment was just crazy. I had this up and down, this fallout when some of my roommates, and oh my goodness, it was not. I hate things like that because I always do my best to treat people with care. Always think about the other person when I'm doing something, especially when I know that I share my space with people. But it is what it is. We're from different backgrounds, and yeah. Of unfortunately, this semester was when everything just had to just happen to me at a go. So yes, I had that fallout. I won't say fallout like a fight, but we never really got on the same page from the very start. But when you don't really necessarily need to be a friend to somebody, you can equally respect the person and keep it moving. That was what I was doing over the year that we actually shared the space. But that last semester, it was crazy, and I had to really hold myself, because I know how words go out a long way to affect people, so keeping all that in and still managing everything I was going through. Woo! It was hell. It's like the devil really tested me, really came to test me with my third semester. But I'm happy I survived and I conquered because, yay, my father, that is God, is a king, and I'm a daughter of the Lion of Judah. What the hell, devil? I have a co-op job now, which I will talk about it later on in my other videos. So yes, I just got in. I said it 2 weeks ago, but I just want to cement my feet. And that that is maybe in Africa. You don't talk about shit till you like 3 months into the job. That's so you know that yes, you have the job, so you can actually talk about it. You get it. But it's a wonderful experience. I've never experienced that kind of work before. So it's like I'm keeping an open mind to it, but it's been good. And the wage is pretty much high level. So pretty much that is what has been going on in my life in this semester. Surviving on one job was hell for me. As a point in time, I was like, gosh, I wish I was in Ghana, but I feel like everything happens for a reason. And guess what? Recently, we just found out that we are going back to having just 24 hours. The working hours that was 40 hours has now been reduced and it's effective in our next semester. That is fall 2024. That is September. When we go back to school, we're moving from 40 to 24 hours. How great is God? So now that I've experienced working 24 hours a week, I'm not nervous anymore because I came in working 40 hours and I was super nervous that if they should take it back to 20 hours or 24 hours, how am I going to survive it? But directly, I had to depend on one job last semester, like the just ended semester. So, in a way, I still found a way to maintain my cool, to keep it together, pay my bills, still look good, still look like, still survive, still be alive. Meaning that if it should go back in fall to 24 hours, a week, I will be fine. Like I will not be nervous, I will not be too anxious because indirectly I have experienced it. And yes, starting, I was like, oh my God, how am I doing this? But I just took each day as it came and I'm good. So now that it's spring, summer, I get like some few months to really work hard. Yes, I'm taking all the shifts because when it's vacation time, you get to work full hours. You can, even if you want to do 90 hours, nobody cares. You're on vacation, so go for it. So yeah, I'm really, really taking advantage of the opportunity now. From now to August, I am working like the beast that I am. Am I a beast? No. No. But you know my drill. I'm super excited. People had to drop out to go seek asylum. Honey, the first time I headed on the bus to school, I totally shut down. I actually had to go to the washroom and cry a bit because I was like, Father, wow. And I was thinking, like, how low can I go? How bad can life get? Even though I had to register and get everything working in my third week, I was able to still get into my courses, like register, get into my program, still stay active as a student. So this is me thinking I am in the lowest place ever, and just get to hear that people could not even keep up and they had to actually drop out to go seek asylum. I won't have any problem with people doing that, but I just, feel very lucky. That day I really cried and actually prayed to God that if I'm ever ungrateful, Father, forgive me, because yes, I'm always close to that, but I never get to experience what other people are experiencing, like seeking asylum because you cannot pay certain things. And I don't blame them. I don't point fingers at them, but it is not easy. So it was a way like me to reflect on other things that have happened to me, to count myself lucky that yes, in as much as sometimes things get worse, especially when it's time for you to pay school fees, God always finds a way, to come through for me. And people don't have it like that. Like that was what motivated me to still go hard, not sleep, not, you know, feel pity for myself, just go hard, because people really wanted this opportunity. They couldn't get it because they couldn't make the mark, and because the time to which you're supposed to get that money is so limited. Like you can't blame anybody for not getting 10K within 2 weeks. Why? We've been drug lords. You can't blame me, but the economy hard. Ghana, oh, Burkina Faso, Canada, or states, so it's not easy anywhere. So it's just not easy, and getting a job winter time to now, it's been crazy with job, seeking and everything. For some reason, everybody was complaining about not getting a job because now employers want full-time people, full-time workers. And you understand, I mean that at a point you need to leave and go back to school. People don't want that interaction with their work. So yes, you might be qualified, you might have the experience, but the fact that you are on a steady payment, the next person. So it was really, really hard securing any better job, during that winter to this time. So it's by his grace, honestly. It's by his grace. Most of the jobs that I actually applied for, some of them, they were asking for so many things I didn't have. Like I don't have a license yet. I don't have a car yet. I had no idea. I was just doing just whatever it says. Do you get it? Like at least let me just get an interview, because I know this face in an interview, girl, there's no way that job will pass me by. You feel me? Exactly. Sorry. I didn't mean to scare you away, but like, yeah. But my third semester was my make or break. I don't know how it happened, but it just had to happen. And in as much as I got in here, not knowing my left or my right, my third semester is, and I know it will only be that semester that I had to register and start school in my third week. It was crazy for me, honey. I was so scared, but I'm happy I got over it, because I knew, and the devil knew, that if I cross this bridge, I'm a superstar. I'm gone. I'm done. You know that thing? Yeah. So he knew he had to come for me at this stage to test me. But I was like, yo, one woman army. I don't call that name is not on me for nothing. You hear me? You feel me? You feel me? Yeah, laughing and everything, but trust me, it wasn't like that 3 months ago. I was hot, sister. Forget real like forget YouTube. My shit. But I'm happy I got to, get over that, and we can now laugh about it. Watching me and you just landed here, or you're watching me and you're about to come in and start all over again in Canada. Maybe you're coming in as an international student, just taking one day at a time, and you will be fine. If you guys leave me, I'm going to talk till the next day because I don't want you to go. But yeah, that is all I have for you.
I am falling in love.